Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Wednesday. We've got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. Working our way to 22.3K subs, so keep up the good work. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action, guys. Really good promos with FanDuel. New customers bet 5. Get 200 in bonus bets guaranteed. Plus, you get a free trial of NFL Sunday Ticket. So go ahead and take advantage of that, guys, in the description below. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Busy slate today, starting with the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Phillies opening up as road favorites at minus 130. Toronto plus 110 with the over-under at 8. Phillies coming into this matchup 82 and 56. Toronto 66 and 73. Pitching for the Phillies is Christopher Sanchez with an ERA at 3.43. Pitching for Toronto is Bowden Francis with an ERA at 3.66. Sanchez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Francis, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. He's been really good on the mound here. He's only given up 1 run in 3 starts. Phillies winning a close one yesterday against Toronto 10-9. They are 8-2 in their last 10. Toronto, they've dropped their last 2. Yeah, I'm really liking Francis on the mound. Sanchez hasn't been bad coming off a 2 and 3 run game. But Bowden's been very good here. And, kept it close yesterday. I don't think I'm going to take a shot with Toronto plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we got the Chicago White Sox versus the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore opening up as home favorites at minus 340. The White Sox plus 270 with the over-under at 8.5. White Sox coming into this matchup 31 and 109. Baltimore 81 and 59. Pitching for the White Sox is Jonathan Cannon with an ERA at 4.70. Pitching for Baltimore is Albert Suarez with an ERA at 3.14. Cannon, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts. He's given up 14 runs in his last 3 starts here. Suarez coming off back-to-back 2-run games here. Been pretty solid for Baltimore. Yeah, Baltimore shutting out the White Sox yesterday 9-0. Back-to-back dominating wins against the White Sox. White Sox 0-6 against Baltimore. 1-5 on the road against Baltimore here. Cannon just been horrible on the mound lately. Give me Baltimore at home. Next matchup, we got the Houston Astros versus Cincinnati Reds. Houston opening up as road favorites at minus 140. The Reds plus 115 with the over-under at 9. Houston coming into this matchup 75 and 63. The Reds 66 and 73. Pitching for Houston is Spencer Arrighetti with an ERA of 4.63. Pitching for the Reds is Nick Martinez with an ERA of 3.78. Arrighetti, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 11 strikeouts, coming off back-to-back 0-run games. Martinez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts. He's given up 11 runs in his last 3 starts. Houston losing to the Reds in the last game 5-3. Crazy. They're 0-7 against the Reds. They've struggled against Cincinnati here, but no better time for them to get back in the win column against the Reds. Arrighetti coming off 2 really good performances. Martinez been giving up runs. I like Houston on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Washington Nationals versus the Miami Marlins. Washington opening up as road favorites at minus 140. The Marlins plus 115 with the over-under at 8.5. Washington coming into this matchup 62 and 76. The Marlins 51 and 87. Pitching for the Nationals is Mackenzie Gore with an ERA of 4.64. Pitching for the Marlins is Valente Balazzo with an ERA of 4.32. Gore, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Balazzo, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Washington beating Miami yesterday 6-2. They're 5-0 on the road against Miami, 8-0 against Miami, where they've been dominant here. Palazzo, he's given up 13 runs in his last 3 starts. Gore coming off a 2-1 run game, so coming off some good starts here. They've been dominant against Miami, and I think I got to take the Nationals on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Minnesota Twins versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Twins opening up as road favorites at -120. The Rays +100 with the over-under at 8.5. Twins coming into this matchup 75-63. The Rays 68-70. Pitching for the Twins is Ronnie Enriquez with an ERA of 2.45. Pitching for the Rays is Tyler Alexander with an ERA of 5.48. Alexander, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 1 strikeout. Enriquez, his last start, he pitched 1 inning, gave up 0 runs, had 3 strikeouts. He's only pitching like 1 or 2 innings at the max, so probably won't play too long here today. Minnesota losing to the Rays yesterday 2-1, and no real offense yesterday. They are just 3-9 against Tampa, where they've struggled here. We'll see a bullpen game from the Twins today. Alexander hasn't been the best on the mound. He's given up 12 runs in his last 3 starts. And I do not like Alexander on the mound here. We'll see what the bullpen looks like today for the Twins, but I think I got to take the Twins on the road with Alexander on the mound for the Rays today. Next matchup, we got the Boston Red Sox versus the New York Mets. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at -110 with the over-under at 8. Boston coming into this matchup 70-68. The Mets 75-64. Pitching for Boston is Tanner Houck with an ERA at 3.12. Pitching for the Mets is Tyler Megill with an ERA of 4.64. Houck, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Megill, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Boston on a 4-game losing streak, back-to-back losses against the Mets here. The Mets on a 6-game winning streak. They're playing very well right now. 4-1 at home, really getting it done. Both pitchers give up some runs here. Megill coming off a very good start. He had those 2 bad starts prior, but we're taking the hot team in a pick'em scenario. Give me the Mets at home. Next matchup, we got the Colorado Rockies versus the Atlanta Braves. Braves opening up as home favorites at -280. The Rockies +225 with the over-under at 8.5. Rockies coming into this matchup 51-88. The Braves 75-63. Pitching for the Rockies is Bradley Blaylock with an ERA of 4.98. Pitching for the Braves is Charlie Morton with an ERA of 4.33. Blaylock, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Morton, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 7 strikeouts. The Rockies on a 2-game losing streak, getting shut out by the Braves yesterday, 3-0. They're 0-7 on the road against the Braves, 2-11 against the Braves, where they've been pretty bad here. Blaylock coming off that 6-run game. Morton been pretty solid for them. I just think I got to take the Braves at home today. Next matchup, we got the Cleveland Guardians versus the Kansas City Royals. Royals opening up as home favorites at -140. The Guardians +115 with the over-under at 8.5. Guardians coming into this matchup 80-59. The Royals 75-65. Pitching for the Guardians is Ben Lively with an ERA at 3.92. Pitching for the Royals is Seth Lugo with an ERA at 3.17. Lively, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Lugo, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 9 strikeouts. Cleveland on a 3-game winning streak, back-to-back wins against the Royals here. Royals on a 7-game losing streak right now. Bad stretch for the Royals here. Yeah, pretty even pitching matchup, I would say. And yeah, we'll take a shot with the Guardians here. Royals really struggling. Give me Guardians plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Chicago Cubs. Cubs opening up as home favorites at minus 200. The Pirates plus 160 with the over-under at 8. Pirates coming into this matchup 65 and 73. The Cubs 71 and 68. Pitching for the Pirates is Bailey Falter with an ERA of 4.41. Pitching for the Cubs is Shota Imanaga with an ERA of 3.14. Falter, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Imanaga, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Pittsburgh on a 2-game winning streak, back-to-back wins against the Cubs, shutting them out yesterday 5-0. They are 7-1 on the road against the Cubs here. Yeah, Falter coming off 2 bad starts, giving up 4 and 5 runs here. I like Imanaga on the mound. I think that's why they're bigger favorites. And I like the Cubs to bounce back today. I'd like them with Skeens on the mound, but yeah, give me the Cubs at home today with the bounce back. Next matchup, we've got the St. Louis Cardinals versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Cardinals opening up as road favorites at minus 120. The Brewers plus 100 with the over-under at 8. Cardinals coming into this matchup 70 and 69. The Brewers 81 and 58. Pitching for the Cardinals is Sonny Gray with an ERA of 3.96. Pitching for the Brewers is Colin Rea with an ERA of 3.70. Gray, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts. Rea, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. St. Louis beating Milwaukee in extra innings yesterday 7-4. A nice win for the Cardinals here. They are just 5 and 13 against the Brewers here. Brewers 8 and 2 at home. I don't know, both pitchers giving up some runs. I'm liking that you can get Brewers with plus money value today at home. I'll take Milwaukee plus 1.5 in this one. Next matchup, we get the New York Yankees versus the Texas Rangers. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at minus 110 with the over-under at 9. Yankees coming into this matchup 80 and 59. The Rangers 66 and 73. Pitching for the Yankees is Marcus Stroman with an ERA of 3.88. Pitching for the Rangers is Nathan Eovaldi with an ERA of 3.60. Stroman, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Eovaldi, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 10 strikeouts. The Yankees losing to the Rangers yesterday 7-4. Nice win for the Rangers there. Yankees are just 1-4 on the road against the Rangers, where they've had their struggles. Pretty even pitching matchup. Both pitchers giving up about 3 runs here, but in a pick'em scenario, I don't know, man. I'm just not sold on the Yankees. They've been in a letdown spot these last 10 games. They've been very spotty. I think I'm going to take the Rangers at home today. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Los Angeles Angels. Dodgers opening up as road favorites at minus 200. The Angels plus 160 with the over-under at 10. Dodgers coming into this matchup 84 and 55. The Angels 57 and 81. Pitching for the Dodgers is Bobby Miller with an ERA of 7.25. Pitching for the Angels is Griffin Canning with an ERA of 5.25. Miller, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Canning, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Both pitchers been giving up a lot of runs here. Canning, though, he's given up 14 runs in his last 3 starts. Miller's given up 10. Dodgers beating the Angels yesterday 6-2 in extra innings. Nice win for the Dodgers. They're 12-1 against the Angels. 5-0 on the road against the Angels, where they've been pretty dominant here. And yeah, I think I got to take the Dodgers on the road in this one. Next matchup, we got the Detroit Tigers versus the San Diego Padres. Padres opening up as home favorites at minus 200. Detroit plus 160 with the over-under at 7.5. Detroit coming into this matchup 70 and 69. The Padres 79 and 61. Pitching for Detroit is Keider Montero with an ERA of 5.17. Pitching for the Padres is Yu Darvish with an ERA at 3.20. Montero, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Darvish, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Detroit getting shut out by the Padres yesterday, 3-0. Nice win for the Padres here. Yeah, getting Yu Darvish back, which is nice. Padres 4-1 at home against Detroit here. 10-3 at home where they play well. Yeah, I'm liking the Dodgers here. I'm liking Yu Darvish on the mound. We haven't seen him in months. But pitched pretty solid, before he got hurt. Montero, he gives up runs. Not the greatest on the mound here, but I like the Dodgers at home. I'm sorry, not the Dodgers, the Padres. Give me San Diego at home in this one. Next matchup, we got the Seattle Mariners versus the Oakland Athletics. Seattle opening up as road favorites at -145. Oakland +120 with the over-under at 7.5. Seattle coming into this matchup 69-70. Oakland 61-78. Pitching for Seattle is George Kirby with an ERA at 3.52. Pitching for Oakland is JP Sears with an ERA of 4.21. Kirby, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Sears, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts. Seattle on a 4-game losing streak. Back-to-back losses against Oakland here. Yeah, Seattle's just been very unreliable. Playing bad, 1-7 on the road. They just haven't looked good. Very talented, but just have not looked good here. Kirby coming off some bad starts on the mound here. I think I got to still take a shot with Oakland +1.5 at home today. Then the last matchup, we got the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the San Francisco Giants. Arizona opening up as road favorites at -140. The Giants +115 with the over-under at 7.5. Arizona coming into this matchup 78-61. The Giants 68-71. Pitching for Arizona is Zach Gallen with an ERA at 3.87. Pitching for the Giants is Hayden Birdsong with an ERA of 5.14. Gallen, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Birdsong, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Arizona winning a close one yesterday against the Giants, 8-7. A nice win for Arizona. They are 7-0 on the road right now, 4-1 against the Giants here. Both pitchers give up runs here. Gallen's given up 9 in his last 4. Birdsong's given up 6. Close game yesterday. I still like the plus money with the Giants here. I think they can win at home. Give me Giants +1.5 in this one. And that's going to be it for the video, guys. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Wednesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Thursday. Have a good one.